Leonardo da Vinci was the ultimate Renaissance man, an accomplished scientist, mathematician, engineer, inventor, anatomist, painter, sculptor, architect, botanist, musician, and writer. Whether you want to cultivate curiosity, creativity, or scientific modes of thought, using Leonardo da Vinci as a role model is an excellent idea. On this video, I will explain how to think like Leonardo da Vinci step by step. Number 1. Cultivating your curiosity. Question receive wisdom and authority. Genuine innovation requires that you, like Leonardo da Vinci, question the accepted answers to complicated questions and actively form your own opinions and observation about the world you inhabit. Leonardo trusted his senses and intuition over the wisdom of others, both contemporary and historical, relying upon himself and his own experience of the world to inform his worldview. For Leonardo, curiosity meant both looking forward and looking back, looking beyond the accepted wisdom of the Christian Bible to interact with the ancients, studying Greek and Roman texts and philosophical modes of thought, the scientific method and art. You can do this by examining an angle of particular issue, concept, or topic you feel strongly about from the opposite point of view of your own. Even if you're confident you understand what makes a painting great, or how a string quartet is put together, or you know everything there is to know about the state of the polar escapes, make it your business to seek out dissenting opinions and alternate ideas. Risk making mistakes. A creative thinker won't hide in the comfortable blanket or safe opinions, but will mercilessly seek truth, even at the risk of being completely and totally wrong. Let your curiosity and enthusiasm for topic rule your mind, not the fear of being wrong. Embrace mistakes as opportunities to think and act in such a way as to risk making them. Leonardo da Vinci enthusiastically studied physiognomy, a bogus science that purported to link facial features and character. Now, thoroughly debunked, it was a trendy concept in Leonardo's day and might contribute significantly to his innovative interest in our understanding of detailed anatomy. Pursue knowledge fearlessly. The curious thinker embraced the unknown, the mysterious, and the frightening. To learn about anatomy, Leonardo spent countless hours studying corpses in less than sterile conditions compared to the modern cadaver lab. His thirst for knowledge far outweighed his squeamishness and led to his pioneering study of human body and his life drawings. Look for the interconnectedness in things. To think curiously means to look for patterns in ideas and images, finding similarities that link disparate concepts rather than differences. Leonardo da Vinci could never have invented the mechanical horse that became his bicycle without having linked seemingly unrelated concepts, horse riding and simple gears. Try to find common ground in your interpersonal interaction and look for the things you can relate to about an idea or issue, the things you can take it from rather than looking at it as wrong. Close your eyes and randomly draw squiggles or lines on a page. Then you open your eyes and finish drawing you started. Look into the nonsense and make sense from it. Generate a list off the top of your head, words, and put them into all in the same poem or story, looking for a narrative in the chaos. Draw your own conclusions. The curious thinker is unsatisfied with received wisdom and accepted answer, and chooses instead to either validate those accepted answers with real-life observation and perception, or form a new opinions based on an experience of the world. Number 2. Thinking scientifically. Sometimes the simplest questions are the most complex. How does a bird fly? Why is the sky blue? These are the kinds of questions that drove Leonardo da Vinci to his innovative genius and scientific study. It was insufficient for Da Vinci to hear because God's wills. When the answer was much more complicated and much of less abstract, learn to form probing questions about the things that interest you and test them to obtain results. You can do this by writing down at least 5 questions about a subject that fascinates you and that you'd like to know more about. Test your hypothesis with your own observations. When you started to form your own opinions about a particular topic or questions, when you think you're getting close to a satisfactory answer, determine that the criteria will be sufficient to either accept or reject that answer. What will prove you right? What will prove you wrong? How can you test your idea? See your ideas all the way through to completion. The scientific thinker integrates ideas and all avenues of thought have been validated, examined, verified, or rejected. Leave no avenue of inquiry untouched. Regular thinker often get attached to one of the first pleasing opinions or answer, ignoring the more interesting or complicated questions that might be more accurate. If you want to think like Leonardo da Vinci, leave no stone unturned in your search for truth. Build new concepts from a foundation of failures. A scientist embraces failed experiments in the same way that a scientist embraces successful ones. An option has been eliminated from the list of possibilities, getting you one step closer to the truth. Learn from a hypothesis that turned out to be wrong. If you were absolutely sure that your new way of structuring a workday, working a story, and rebuilding your engine will be perfect, and it turned out not to be so, celebrate your completed experiment and learn what won't work next time. Number 3. Practicing creativity. Keep a detailed and illustrated journal. Much of what we now celebrate as a priceless art was really just Leonardo da Vinci's daily sketchbook, which he recorded not because he was actively trying to make a masterpiece, but because the creative act was integrated to such a degree in his everyday life that it became the way he processed thought. Writing them down was accompanying illustration. Cultivate a rich vocabulary and use accurate words in your descriptions. Use smiles, metaphors, and analogies to capture abstract concepts, to see connections between your ideas, continually investigating the role of your thoughts. One of the Leonardo's mottos was saber faire, means knowing how to see, upon which he built his work in arts and science. While you're journaling, develop a sharp eye of seeing the world and turn it into luminous particularities. Write down images you see throughout the day, striking things, bit of gravity, gestures, string shirts, string bits of language, anything that strikes you. Cast a wide net. Leonardo da Vinci is the Platonic ideal of Renaissance men, equally notable as a scientist, artist, and inventor. Leonardo will be doubtless confused and frustrated by modern notion of a career. It's hard to imagine him sullenly carting off to work at the office, putting in his hours and going home to watch House of Cards. If you're interested in a subject or project that outside of your everyday experiences, call that opportunity rather than a challenge. Embrace the luxury of modern life for the instantaneous access we have to information, the freedom we have to pursue experiences, and limitlessness of it. Cultivate that three methods every day, and you will become more and more like Da Vinci. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next case.